So there's this girl who was here in the hospital, little girl, who was here for dehydration. And typically when kids are here for dehydration, we want to watch them feed better, drink better before we send them home. Right? Makes sense. So I went back in and I was like, hey, how did you do for dinner? They're like, not good. She only had a couple of bites of macaroni and cheese. I was like, no! And a couple sips of water. Well, I was really hoping I could send you all home because being in the hospital itself is risky because there are a whole bunch of sick kids and there are viruses and we don't want her to be exposed to more things. So I was really hoping to send her home tonight, but we want to be able to watch her feed. Are you hungry? She's like, no. I said, are you thirsty? She's like, no. She's like, I want to play games. She was playing Chutes and Ladders. So I was like, you know what? Mom, move over. I'm playing Chutes and Ladders. So I sat down with her and I said, we're going to play Chutes and Ladders. And she's like, yay, let's play. I said, but before we do, excuse me. Every time you spin, you have to take a sip of water. And she said, okay. And I said, great. So we played and we kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, let me win this game. But I kept sliding down the chutes and she kept going up the ladders. And I was like, okay. But she kept on drinking. And it became like this funny thing where if she forgot, I'd be like, did you forget? And she'd go, okay. And she'd go and sip. And she drank 2 whole cups. 2 whole cups of water. And then the parents came and brought her some dinner. And I was like, do you want to eat? She's like, yeah. So she ate some. I said, you can keep playing as you eat. And then I came back later and she had done much better. Then the parents were like, wow, I wish you were here the whole day so you could have done this earlier. And I was like, well, 2 things. 1, you all can do this too. So maybe there's some children who are at home who are just like, oh, they're not drinking very much. Children need a lot of encouragement, and one thing that I've learned is deals. Children love deals. They're like Rumpelstiltskin in disguise. They just love contracts. And 2, I was here the whole day because we work 24 hours, and she's like, oh, understood, but 24 hours? Is that actually a thing? And I was like, unfortunately, yes.